Hi, it's me again, Mary Jean Ziska. It is April 18th, 2015. It is 4:15 p.m. I don't know if you can see everything that I'm writing on here. It's kind of hard. So this video I'm actually going to say who I am. I was born in Cleveland, Ohio. I actually have lived in Florida, St. Croix, Saudi Arabia. I went to boarding school and for high school and college. And completed college. I actually created a business, M&M Decorative Painting, worked and co-owned a business with my mom, a Tender Loving Care Service, and a TLC, which was a Tender Loving Care Preparatory and Etiquette School. I actually am a member of Kappa Alpha Theta, and let's see if I can even read this online. I'm a Christian woman, and I donate and tithe to the Sisters of Humility of Mary, Joel Olstein, Joyce Myers, the 700 Club, and St. Jude Children's Hospital. I think there might be a couple more people that I actually try to give to, but I'm in poverty now, so it's a little hard. But I am putting on this YouTube video who I really am, just because everybody keeps getting everything completely messed up about who I am, what I want, what I like. And we're eventually working into a competency exam to make sure I have people who have been trying to take away my rights so that they can take away my finances, so they can try to control my life, my finances, and basically will completely have ruined every section of my life. They've done a pretty good job for the last 15 years. This is what's been happening the last 15 years. I mentioned before I moved into my condo in 1999. It was supposed to be the beginning of the best years of my life. I had a business, a paid off car, paid off school loans, decent credit rating, and my M&M decorative painting business I started as a hobby and was able to work from basically nothing, working through referrals of friends and family until I was actually doing fairly decent as far as $15,000 a project. Met some really horrible people who decided that, I guess they decided it was too much for a female to make, or it was too much for me to make, or they decided they should be making that kind of money. And the M&M decorative painting business was stolen. My identity was stolen, 2002, 2003. By credit cards that were actually stolen, pre-approved credit cards that were stolen out of my mailbox. I was getting bills for 2 different phones and different variation on bills, and had no knowledge that people could actually duplicate credit cards, could actually just have their bills sent to me with the last digits of the same billing or the same credit card, and I was stupid enough to pay it. And it was just, I was naive, I was trusting. I loved people, I loved my condo, I loved my family, I loved my friends, I loved my life. I moved in expecting to have the best years of my life, and instead have had the worst experiences anyone could ever want or ever have of their life. And it's not over, because the last identity theft was 2012. Where a person actually was able to create 7 fraudulent accounts, fraudulent bank account. They were able to take those accounts and create a false mortgage. Took $65,000 off of that false mortgage from Ocwen and 21st Century Bank, or 21st Century Mortgage. Were able to get a car, new appliances, classes, and they even used my social security number to make sure that their dog could have surgery, and get veterinary assistance and services. It's been a nightmare, and I'm also, the next video will be basically, I didn't even mention, I was bullied and harassed. I used to get in 2007 emails that were, someone had hacked into my mom's email address, sent me emails telling me that I should kill myself, that no one loved me or liked me, and that no one wanted me here, and that I should leave or I should kill myself because I wasn't wanted and I wasn't loved. And it was bullying after bullying after bullying. The girls and boys, or I think it was mostly girls, who actually did all of the bullying, sent me Christmas cards and birthday cards with articles from newspapers telling me what they decided was wrong with me. Not signed, all anonymous, and also would put letters and notes by my door. I ended up becoming panic-stricken whenever the doorbell would ring. I hated answering, used to hate going to the mail, answering the phone, or answering the door. They changed my life in so many ways, and they were able to use all of the damage that they did to destroy my life. And they somehow enjoyed making me cry. I created anxiety disorder where I actually started involuntarily throwing up because of all of the damage that they did to my life. I ended up losing 30 pounds, was under 100 pounds because of the damage that they did. And no one was ever said they were sorry, and no one ever was held accountable for that and so much more. But along with all the personal items that were stolen, broken, destroyed, and ruined, along with the 3 identity thefts, along with the bullying and harassment, along with all the damage, the stolen businesses, the isolation, everything that they've done, that created, I went ahead thinking that I could create the website mysearchforjustice.com and make the public aware that this happens not just to children. Adults can be bullied and harassed. Adults can actually be harmed. Injustice can be done to anyone. And when someone is then labeled with a disability, like anxiety, they actually are given carte blanche, is what it seems like in our justice system, to do and say anything that they want. Most recently, I actually have a limited guardian who is supposed to be helping. Patrick Weber was supposed to be helping up until from 2007 till 2014, helping to fix mortgage fraud, to fix all the damage that had been done, and to actually help to make sure that people were brought to justice, that damage had been stopped, that life could return to a happy life that I had. But instead, I ended up having a change of guardians, a limited guardian, which no one seems to know the difference between limited guardian and guardian. And that person then went ahead, lied to a judge, lied to a bank, lied to tons of different people about saying that I was incapacitated and incompetent, so that they could actually open a bank account using part of my name, Mary Ziska, not Mary Jean Ziska, and were able to actually change my payee situation, steal money that hasn't been returned yet, and were able to actually do more and more damage. I've been working with LifeLock, with the police department, or have filed police reports. I went in to see the state attorney's office, and something was very odd with the entire experience, but they're supposed to be on the side of the victims. And there is a victims department for economic crimes located here in Naples, Florida, where they were supposed to actually be helping to make sure that monies were given back. And we'll see. So far, today's the 18th. They have until the 20th. Then the Social Security Department actually will file charges, and someone is supposed to be arrested. I don't know if it'll happen or not, or if more lies will be told. But with them being able to try to say that I was suicidal, which I wasn't, on October 14th, when I was coming home from the grocery store, 6 police officers showed up at my guard gate. Baker acted me, saying that someone sent an email saying that I was suicidal. I was in the David Lawrence Center for 5 days, should have been released pretty much immediately. I wasn't suicidal. I had $400 worth of groceries in my car. They detained me for 5 days, and then at the end of that, they were still trying to argue that I was incapacitated and incompetent, so that someone could try to take away my finances. Someone could actually force me to sign a bankruptcy paperwork, and which I didn't need a bankruptcy in my life, and try to actually steal finances And I think the ultimate goal was to steal my condo. So I'm definitely putting this all on YouTube. Hopefully, if someone else has had this type of horrible situation and been able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, then God giving them miracles, that would be great. I'd love to know how you did it, who you contacted, what lawyers, I've tried contacting everyone and anyone, and I would love to have the assistance needed to make sure that justice is done, that my search for justice can actually be accomplished, that the people who've destroyed my life are being held accountable, not only financially for taking away 15 years of my life, but for actually making sure that they will never, ever be able to do this to anyone ever again. That someone who is labeled disabled isn't able to be harmed, bullied, lied about, cheated from, stolen from, and have a court system manipulate or damage their reputation or damage their life in any way, shape, or form. And I'm actually hoping and praying that all of this gets fixed immediately. I'm still working on clearing up the last of the identity theft situations, which is Antonella Scarpa and Marion Gregory came to my house over the summertime with a blank piece of paper saying that they actually needed me to sign bankruptcy paperwork, which I didn't need to do. I can tell you from past experience, it is nothing like the mother that I grew up with, who I refer to as Marion Ziska. She was an amazing mother who taught me right from wrong, who's taught CCD classes, who loved me, who protected me, who wanted my life to be great. And the people that have been involved have been selfish, have been greedy, have been criminal, have been damaged my life more than I could have ever imagined it could be damaged. And I am searching for justice so that no one else will have to go through this again, and no one else will ever have to actually be subjected to such horrible treatment, such horrible experiences, and we'll be able to live the productive lives that God planned for us to live instead of destroyed lives that are destroyed only because of people who are greedy and selfish, mean, manipulative, and with the finances or the people that they knew, or I don't know how they were able to actually accomplish all the damage that they did, but they did. And I want them held accountable. I want them to be able to never hurt anyone ever again. And I want to make sure that my search for justice is accomplished. Thank you for listening. I hope you might have some type of help. Would be great. You can reach me through my website, mysearchforjustice.com, or you can actually reach me. I'll put email contacts on the YouTube channel later. But thank you for listening. Once again, this is Mary Jean Ziska. It is April 18th, 2015, and it is 4:27 p.m. God bless.